Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring Land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer! Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Joey there.
Nick here.
And that was late. I got you for a second. We are checking out a trailer reaction. This comes to us from the OG viewer subscriber, Arjit. Thanks to Arjit for letting me know about this. I had no idea. This trailer's already got like 20 some odd million views, for crying out loud. It's a show on Hotstar. I've noticed usually the shows on Hotstar, the trailers don't get that kind of love, but people must be excited for it. He says it looks really good, and if he says it, then we're probably going to say the same thing.
Okay.
What do you think of when you hear the title, The Empire? What kind of show do you think this is going to be? She doesn't even have the thumbnail to look at. It just says Hotstar, so she has no idea.
Well, originally I want to think of like some type of like royalty, like the empire, something that you build, taking over lands or a
Like
business.
Roman Empire type thing,
kind
or
of. Just like, yeah, any type of like somebody taking over and building an empire.
like the last Galactic Empire?
Is that Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't think of that. I think of like country-wise. Like...
Galactic Empire. Yeah, you're probably right. I just saw a thumbnail. It looked kind of like Aztec Empire type times.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Right? But obviously probably Indian Empire. I know there's a show that I've seen the first 3 seasons of called Empire, which is about a hip-hop producer and his company. Very, very addicting show. I stopped watching it because our Hulu subscription, the free one, ran out. And so I didn't resubscribe. But that's a great show. I think this is way different than that. This starts streaming August 27th on Hotstar, so we have not missed it yet. We're going to check this out. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. If you like it, we really appreciate it. And let us know what you think about this show in the comment section. Let's see what it's all about. Here we go.
जिंदगी मौत से कितना ही लड़ ले, जीत तो आखिर मौत की ही होती है.
Oh, she's gonna love this stuff.
हम ज़हीरुद्दीन मोहम्मद बाबर 14 साल की उम्र से मौत को धोखा देते आ रहे थे.
Over cocky about it. Oh!
लेकिन अब यहाँ से आगे कहाँ?
That boy he was fighting.
वक्त की ताकत उस पर बैठने वाले में नहीं होती, उस पर बैठाने वाले में होती है.
इत्तेफाक से किसी और के हिस्से का अब्र हमारी किस्मत पर बरस गया हो तो?
आपने समरकंद को नहीं, समरकंद ने.
So is he that boy? Was he,
I think so.
He was king when he was young?
I could be wrong, but I think so.
Yeah.
जर्रे की हिफाजत करना आपका फर्ज है. समरकंद को जिसका खतरा है वो है शेबानी खान.
Ooh. A flare. Holy cow. Capage.
शेबानी खान की दुश्मनी उस हद से शुरू होती है जहां बाकी सबकी खत्म हो जाती है. हमारी शर्त है खानजादा.
हमें उसकी शर्त मंजूर है.
नहीं आपा.
बाबर, हमारे खानदान से बढ़कर हमारी जान नहीं है.
Oh.
हमारे लोगों से बढ़कर हमारी जान नहीं है.
Self-punishment.
शेबानी खान से अब ये जंग खत्म करनी है.
समरकंद शेबानी खान के हवाले कर देंगे तो आप कहाँ जाएंगे?
सिंधु के उस पार लोधी की सल्तनत को हराने.
So you have a king that everybody loves, or some type of ruler, and then one that everybody hates and is afraid of. And this girl almost like sacrifices herself to be with him because he wants her.
And nothing but beautiful people here.
Seriously.
Yeah, I love that
Oh,
far back shot. I'm not sure what they call it. Hand out.
it is really, really cool, but it just,
Oh,
if you're really in that situation, ugh.
it's like Sodom. Taking out 4 or 5 guys at one time.
Hotstar Specials presents The Empire 27 अगस्त से Disney Plus Hotstar पर.
So I'm assuming this is based on actual history, it could be completely fictional, like a Game of Thrones type thing. That's kind of what I thought of. Since Game of Thrones came out and it's been so big and so popular, I wonder, it's natural how many different studios or different industries or parts of the world that say, what's going to be our Game of Thrones? What's going to be our expansive world building taking place way back in a period piece or somewhat fictional? So let us know in the comment section. I'm assuming this is based on history, had all these different names or whatever. Those are the things that I got kind of lost on because I didn't know the background story of Shabani Khan or about Ladhi or whatever he said, those people across the river, Sandhu or whatever. But it looked like a dramatic, royal type thing. It looked interesting, but it looks like something that, we've seen before, either on the big screen, maybe not so much on the small screen. I don't know. What'd you think about that?
Well, I just have to say I was right with the Empire. Just saying.
Always right.
But I will say I don't know if it's historical based. That would be interesting because I didn't even think about that. I just assumed they'd made up these characters and this situation, but it could be real. But it looks like maybe the one bad guy has like a big team, a big support system. Whether they're really wanting to support him or not out of fear, I don't know. Going against maybe the smaller guy. So it's interesting, but the girl story intrigues me. Like, what's going on with all that?
Of course.
Naturally.
The interesting thing is we're looking at the first second of the trailer, and it's frozen right now or on pause. I first thought that was like a newspaper print.
Oh, really?
I didn't even think about soldiers and whatnot. I'll put the picture right here.
I totally, at first I thought, I wonder if that's about it. But then you said, like, I'm not looking at the trailer or anything. So I was like, oh, okay, so it doesn't have anything to do with that. That's like Hotstar's like little picture.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
I would have thought about Empire the same way, but it does like lay it out like they're ready for battle.
Yeah, and it looks like just from this picture, you got a whole lot on the right side and much less on the left side. David versus Goliath type thing.
And the way they're set up is very different.
The thing for a show like this to survive, because they have a lot of inner set pieces that looked good and somewhat practical. A lot of green screen behind it, a lot of lights that were kind of throwing me off just a little bit, too dark, too light, the CGI, whatever. But the thing for me that has to make this work is you don't want to bog it down with too much exposition as you're trying to explain these different kingdoms. But you also, I hate it when shows just blast through that. They go so fast because there's so much information to give and they want to give it to the viewer without bogging them too much. So they just say it so fast and expect you to piece the dots together. I personally would get into a show like this if it doesn't like go at a snail's pace, but at least gives me a chance to understand what's going on, who is who, why are they fighting. Again, it's like a King Arthur type thing. He's a young kid when he's king and he's got these things, and now maybe everything's been easy to him, and then you got this really bad guy like you said everyone fears that's coming in and challenging him. I don't know. It seems like they put a lot of thought into it, like a lot of time, a lot of money. Like RJ said, it looks good. I don't know if I'm as excited about it as he is, but it does look interesting. Let us know what you think about this. Please, in the comment section below, let us know if you're excited for this or that, or if you have more information on it. Thank you for watching, and until next time.
Goodbye.